Hi there everybody, Jessica S here. I am coming to you today with an eyebrow blocking tutorial. I don't block my eyebrows the way that most queens do. Most use Elmers glue, and sometimes I do in addition to another product. This is Pros Aide cream. I find Pros Aide works best for me for my face tape, for my lashes, for my wig fixtures, and it works for my brows. So I'm going to show you now how I do it. So I get one of these brushes that has a comb on one side and bristles on the other, and I load it up. Then what I do is I work the product through the eyebrow hairs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then I take the comb side and I comb it up in the direction I want them to sit. And then I take the back of this and then just press them down and keep pressing until the glue gets tacky, and it might take a little while and you have to press quite hard. Now that side is done, I'm just going to let that dry fully, and now I'm going to do the same to the other side. So again, working it through the eyebrow hairs. Really coat each side as much as you can. So now I'm going to comb them up in the direction I want them to sit. Comb them through first, get them in that direction, and then use the bristle side very firmly to get them to sit down and sit and stay. Now that they've gone clear, what we're going to do is we're going to take some translucent powder and we're going to put a nice layer of powder over the top. Now, first of all, before you press hard, put a very, very light dusting, because what we don't want to do is make the hairs stick to the sponge and then pull out. So we'll just want to do a light dusting first of all. So just a little bit light dusting, just coat it. Now we're going to press powder into the brow. There we are. Now let's do the other one. Again, lightly dust, very lightly. Just coat it, charge it up, and press. There we are. Then I get my big fluffy brush and I brush off the excess powder. We're not done. We need to do another layer. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some more of this Pros Aide onto the bristle side, and we're now going to put a smoothing layer over the top. And this will also help any rogue hairs that haven't stuck down to stick down, but also it will smooth out the surface. So the main part of blocking the brows is getting the brows to stick down, but also getting the whole surface smooth so that your foundation will go over it smoothly. So I'm now going to do that. So one side. Let's do this side. So I'm just going to go over the brow and try not to go too far outside of your brow perimeter, because your foundation is going to look a bit funny otherwise. So just try and stick to just the brow area if you can. I mean, it's inevitable that it's not going to be completely neat, but that's what we're aiming for. And now the other side. Again, this is a smoothing layer, so it's going to be a bit thicker than the first layer. The first layer was to stick them down. You may find you have to do a third layer, depending on how bristly your eyebrows are. If I just use Elmer's glue, I have to do about 5 or 6 layers. Pros Aide enables me to be able to do just 2 layers of this, and sometimes if I need a bit of extra smoothing, I won't put on a third layer of Pros Aide. I will actually use Elmer's glue over the top of that. But what we're going to do is just going to leave this to go clear, and then we're going to powder it again. Always clean your bristles. And also, just a word of advice, never use Pros Aide remover on one of these. Even if you just dip it in and out, it will disintegrate the plastic. So don't use alcohol. Okay, so this layer is now clear. So what I'm going to do is do the same thing we did before. A little light dusting of powder, a little bit there, and then press. Really charge up that sponge and press hard. You have to sometimes, it hurts a little bit, but you really have to push that powder into those crevices. So I'm hoping that this is enough today that I don't have to do a layer of Elmer's glue, because it will save me a lot of time. I suppose if I had multiple gigs in a week or something, I might even shape them and and then just draw them back on when I'm done. That'll save a lot of time, but I don't know that I'm prepared to shave my eyebrows on the off chance that I might get into drag, so I'd rather just use this method. And the fluffy brush, once again, it's goo. Get the excess off. Now I'm just going to test to see. Okay, the texture is still a little bit rough, so I'm just going to take the Elmers glue and I'm going to put a layer of that on. This is just to give it a smooth coat. Nice and generous. Just like me. It doesn't take long for this glue to dry. As you can see, this one is already gone clear. Still give it a helping fan. And just like we did before, tap, 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 and then just push the powder into brow. Blocking brows was always something that was an issue for me when I started doing drag, and it usually is for many new queens and kings, until you get a hang of it, and then you find products that work for you, which in my case is a combination usually of Pros Aide and Elmer's glue, and a fluffy brush. There, I think they are done now. So yeah, and now I'm going to get into drag. I'm going to film a few more tutorials and a few other things. And yeah, I hope this has been useful for you. This is how I do my brows. It may be different for you. You may use just Elmer's glue, you may use just Pros Aide, you may use a combination, you may use something completely different. But that's how I do mine. Hope it's helped. And I'll see you next time for a tutorial. I love you. Mwah.